Hey everyone, Marshall Mine here, and welcome back to my ground tutorial series. And this is going to be part 2, and in this one I'll be giving you guys some tips and tricks from Halfguard. Now, sometimes when you take your opponent down from, the clinch or from a single leg shot, you end up in Halfguard. And what I've noticed is that a lot of people don't really know how to maintain position in Halfguard, and a lot of people don't know how to pass from Halfguard to mount or from Halfguard to side control. So I'm going to show you a few things that I do that helps me maintain position in Halfguard and also transition better. First of all, when you're in Halfguard, your opponent can do 3 things to get out of that position. 1, he can push your knee back and recover guard. 2, he can move his hips, pull his legs out and recover guard. And 3, he can hip escape, perform the technical stand-up and get back to his feet, and denying all of these can be very tricky. But again, it's also very possible if you can train yourself to remember what every transition attempt to escape looks like. To deny the attempt to recover guard by pushing down on your knee, okay, what you do is you hold R2 and deny towards whatever hand your opponent is using to push on your knee. If he is using his left hand to push on your knee, you hold R2 and hold your right stick to the left, and that will deny it. If he is pushing on your knee with his right hand, you hold R2 and hold your right stick to the right to deny it. Now, if he is trying to pull his legs out and recover guard, what you do is you deny in whatever direction his hips are moving to. Or is moving to, I meant to say. So if his hips is moving to the right, okay, you hold R2 and hold your right stick to the right, and that will deny it. If his hip is moving to the left as he tries to pull his legs out, hold R2 and hold your right stick to the left, and that will deny it. The last one is denying the stand-up attempt, and this one is very dramatic. You'll see your opponent pull his hips way out, and that tells you right there he's about to get up. And when he does that, hold R2 and hold down on your right stick, and that will deny it. Once again, these denials can be very complicated, and that means that if you really want to get good at them, you have to take some time to practice it. And listen, if you can't deny them all the time, don't feel bad at all, because even the best and most experienced players in EA Sports UFC out there still find it extremely maybe not extremely difficult, but they still find it difficult to deny those transitions in Halfguard top, and I am one of them. So don't feel bad if you can't deny them every single time. It happens to all of us. So now that you know how to deny transitions in Halfguard top, let's talk about how to go from Halfguard top to side control and from Halfguard top to full mount. When trying to transition in any position in this game, this is very important. I would advise that when you're trying to spin your right stick, okay, you go from the bottom to the right or from the bottom to the left, and that's either 6 to 3 or 6 to 9. This is the easiest and most reliable way to effectively transition on the ground and even in the clinch. So try to get into a habit of transitioning from either 6 to 3 or 6 to 9. Now, when you're in Halfguard and you want to go from Halfguard top to side control top, what you do is you hold L1 and spin your stick towards the side that gets you into side control. So right here, you would hold L1 and spin your right stick from 6 to 9, and that will get you into side control left. And if you were on the right side in Halfguard and you want to go to side control, you would hold L1 and spin your stick from 6 to 3, and that will get you into side control right. So that's it for getting into side control from Halfguard. Now, if you want to get to mount from Halfguard, you pretty much do the same thing, except this time you'll be spinning your stick in the direction that gets you into mount. Here's what I mean. If you were on the left side in Halfguard and you want to get to mount, you hold L1 and spin your right stick from 6 to 3, and that will get you into mount. And if you were on the right side in half guard top and you want to get to mount, you hold L1 and rotate your right stick from 6 to 9, and that will get you into mount. So that's how you get to sight control and mount from half guard top. But when you're in a live fight against a player with some decent understanding of how the ground game works, they can deny your transition attempts to get to sight control or to get to mount, and this is where some high level play becomes a factor. There are a lot of ways to trick your opponent into making the wrong decisions, and those wrong decisions will make it extremely difficult for him to keep track of where you're going, and that will make your transitions very lethal. Now, because I really want to keep these videos very simple and straight to the point, and because I know how frustrated I feel when I watch tutorial videos that are not broken down, and I just get bombarded with a lot of information, I'm not gonna go into those tricks right now. I'm not gonna do it in this particular video. If it's your first time learning how these denials and transitions work in half guard, I want to give you some time to digest it, maybe practice it a little bit, study those transitions and see what they look like, and then I'm gonna show you guys the tricks that I'm talking about. So that's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate the support that I got in the first ground tutorial video, and if this one was just as informative as the first one, then let me know in the comments below, leave a like, and don't hesitate to ask me any questions at all that you might have. And also look out for part B of this video sometime tomorrow, and that will show you the tricks that I was talking about, the tricks in half guard that I was talking about. And also follow me on Twitter to stay updated in case something changes. But that's it, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and until next time, be safe.